Good morning, everyone. Did you see my buggy bugs? Some of these bugs look like the real color of bugs, and some of these are not nature color bugs. I don't think there are, although my friend Andrew is a bug expert, and he could tell me if there is such a thing as a blue cricket. A grasshopper. I think this is more of a cricket. This is just a grasshopper. But I'm not afraid of bugs, and you shouldn't be afraid of bugs either. Bugs are helpful. Bugs help our flowers grow, and they break down the soil, the dirt, to make good dirt, we call soil, and they help flowers grow, especially our friends the bees. We're going to talk about bees a different day. We're going to talk about just general bugs today. Some people say, you just bug me, or that really bugs me, because bugs can be pests. They buzz around our faces, and they jump and scare us. But bugs are really important, and I don't think of them as bugs. I think of them as microbeasts. Because if we were this big, a bug would be a beast, and they'd be our friend. At least I like to think so. Anyway, so let's start our day with our flubby dubs. These kind of look like bugs bugging around all over the place anyway. And we'll do our puppy paws to warm up those wrists. And let's do our sparkle fingers first. Today is a very windy day, but the buds are coming out on the trees, so our snifflies are going to make us sneeze. Oh, I didn't mean to sound like Dr. Seuss, but I did. And jazz hands this morning, get those hands around and round, and puppy paws again, and let's make our jazz pianos. Boom, 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 boom. And we're gonna wash our hair and make our fingers all wake up. Squidgy, 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 squidgy. Isn't that what it feels like when mom or dad or grandma or grandpa washes your hair? So we're gonna sing about bugs today. Buggy, 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 buggy. Ready? Well, let's clap. Follow me. Like we're ants all in a row. You know bugs have heads like we do? They have an abdomen like we do too. We call it our tummy, but sometimes it's an abdomen. Some have knees like we do. Job. Big bugs, small bugs, big bugs, small bugs. That sounds like a tune we know. Big bugs, small bugs, big bugs, small bugs, see them crawl up the wall. Creepy, creepy crawling, never ever falling. Bugs, 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 bugs. Sing that one with me this time. Big bugs, small bugs, big bugs, small bugs, see them crawl up the wall. Creepy, creepy crawling, never ever falling. Bugs, 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 bugs. And I will put the words to that song because that's kind of a fun one because you get to creepy, creepy crawl. You could creepy, creepy crawl up mom and dad's arm, or creepy, creepy crawl across the floor. I have another fun one. And it's another song you probably know. It's another song that we piggyback. You know the wheels on the bus go round and round. Well, we're going to piggyback a garden song about different bugs. And some bugs are really nice and friendly, and they're fun to catch even. This first one we're going to sing about a firefly. Fireflies, some people, I didn't get to see a firefly for a very long time. Because when I grew up in Michigan, we didn't have very many fireflies. But when I moved far away, we had fireflies all over the place, and they were amazing. So first we're going to think about a firefly, and we're going to make our little fireflies, and our firefly has a little light in its backside. So there's our fireflies. The firefly at night goes blink, 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 blink. The fireflies at night go blink, 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 all around the garden. Do that one with me again. The fireflies at night go blink, 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 blink. The fireflies at night go blink, 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 all around the garden. I have some little ants. I have red ants and black ants, and ants aren't usually this big where we live, but these are big so that people can see them. The ants in the grass go march, 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 march. Let's make our feet march, march, march. The ants in the grass go march, 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 march. The ants in the grass go march, 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 all through the garden. Now, some of you know what crickets are. Crickets aren't usually this big, but these are nice and big so you can see they have very long, long legs. They have very long, long legs and long, long bodies. And I really like crickets. I think they are fascinating little microbeasts. They're one of those things that I don't want to get in the way of, though. They can really bug me because they jump, and if you're in the way, they just jump on you. But they don't hurt you. They just are scary because you don't expect them to be where they are. So, grasshoppers and crickets are really kind of cool microbeasts, too. And they eat pests. They eat the bugs that bug us. So they're kind of a good microbeast to have as a friend. Crickets actually eat plants. They go chomp, 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 chomp. So, the crickets in the leaves. Oh, the other thing. I forgot to tell you the most important thing about crickets. They rub their legs together. And they sing with their legs. They make kind of a chirping sound. Almost sounds like a bird. So we're going to rub our hands together like we're like our crickets' legs are going chirp, chirp, chirp. The crickets in the leaves go chirp, 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 chirp. The crickets in the leaves go chirp, 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 all through the garden. So we had the fireflies at night go blink, blink, blink. The ants in the grass go march, march, march. The crickets in the grass go chirp, 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 all around the garden. Bless you, Jamie. Bless you again.
Thank you much.
Now, like I said before, we don't want to squish bugs because we need them. They're an important part of our food chain and our food web. So, to remember not to squish the bug, we're going to piggyback a song with this song. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Never, never, never squash a bug, they're Mother Nature's friends. Catch one in a plastic jar and let it go again. Let's sing that one again because it's a little short. Never, never squash a bug, they're Mother Nature's friends. Catch them in a plastic jar and let them go again. That's another one I think I should put on our Facebook page so that we can remember that. There's another word for bug. And it's called insect. Let's clap bug 4 times. Bug, 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 bug. Can you clap it with me? Bug, 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 bug. Let's clap insect. Insect, 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 insect. Ooh, it's 2 short ones for insect and 1 long one for bug. Bug, insect, bug, insect, bug, insect, bug, insect. Insects, and the way you can tell an insect from maybe a spider. Spiders have, count them with me. Maybe I don't have a big spider. I have little. Oh, wait, my big spider is crawling up my wall over here. Here's a kind of a big spider. A spider has 8 legs. Let's start over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We didn't count these because these are not legs. Those are antennas. Antennas help insects and arachnids like the spider kind of feel around what's around them in the air. So a spider has 8 legs, but an insect only has 6. This is my friend the fly. This is a giant fly. Look at these, it's almost as big as my little ham. But the insects that we've already been talking about have 6 legs, and their bodies come in 3 sections. They have a head. Where's your head? Did you bring yours today? Here's my head. I brought my head. And then they have something called a thorax. It's kind of a place between their head and their abdomen or their tummies. Let me show you on a bigger bug. So there's my fly's head, like our head. Then they have this thing called a thorax. And our thorax is kind of this area above our belly button, where most of our breathing stuff happens. So as we have a head, they have a head. We call it the thoracic cavity. What's kind of where our breathing and heart is. And that's their thorax. So they have a head, a thorax, and an abdomen. All right, we have abdomens too. Point to your belly. Then, you know what else they have? They don't have ears like that we do, though. But they do have eyes and a mouth. Where's your eyes? Point to your eyes. And there's your mouth. Where's your mouth? Blah, 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 blah. Now, they have something else we don't have. They have antennas. Remember we talked about the antennas on the spider? They have antennas. And let's count our insects' legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So insects have 6 legs. So they have head, thorax, abdomen, abdomen. Head, thorax, abdomen, abdomen, and eyes and mouth and antennas too. 6 legs, and that's an insect for you. Let's look at a different insect. Look at, here's our friend the cricket. And he has a head. See his head up there? Jimmy, I don't know if you see it. There's the head. And on the cricket, the thorax is actually a different direction almost than the abdomen. And his abdomen is under here, but his wings are on top of his, kind of protecting his abdomen. Head, abdomen, and eyes and mouth and antenna too. 6 legs, and that's an insect for you. Let's sing a song to help us remember the parts of an insect. I'm going to stand up. It's a windy day. Jamie, I'm going to turn that down a little bit because it was pretty loud when we were practicing, when we were singing earlier. Can you buzz like a buzz? A little louder. Head, thorax, abdomen, abdomen. Head, thorax, little louder, abdomen, and eyes and mouth and antenna too. 6 legs, and that's an insect to you. Head, thorax, abdomen, abdomen. Thorax, abdomen, abdomen, and eyes and mouth and antenna too. 6 legs, and that's an insect for you. Abdomen, abdomen. Abdomen, abdomen, and eyes and mouth and antenna too. 6 I'm trying not to tell you. Do you remember these words? And eyes and mouth and antenna too. 6 legs and that's an insect for you. Mouth and antennas too. How many? 6 legs and that's an insect for you. Uh-oh. What are we singing? And antenna too. 6 legs and that's an insect for you. Remember the words. Insect for you. How many legs? Insect for you. Did you remember all the parts and the words as we went through? Well, you could watch this video again with Mom and Dad later if you need to remember. And even if you don't need to, it's still kind of fun. Because you know how many of my friends didn't know what a thorax was? Even your grown-up friends might not know that a bug has a head and a thorax and an abdomen. So, and you might want to trick your older brothers and sisters and ask them, how many legs does an insect have? Because they might say 4, or they might say 8, because they might think a spider is an insect, but a spider is an arachnid, and it's not a bug. They're creepy sometimes like a bug, but there's one kind of bug in particular that there's lots and lots of songs we can sing about them, and sometimes, I'm going to get some green paper out so you can kind of see some of these bugs a little better. There's a red one, and I have a black one, and I don't have any other bugs with that, any other ants. Oh, I just said what they are. So these are ants. Now these are really big ants. I don't have ants this size in my house. But they have a head and a thorax and an abdomen. There's their antenna and their 6 legs. And I want to find my ant songs. Sorry, we paused for a moment while I find my ant songs. Jamie. Oh, there's my ant song.
Ding.
This one is very easy. We're going to pretend our hand is a little anthill. Anthills are very easy to find in their yard. They're a teeny tiny hole, and it looks like sand around the teeny tiny hole. Because when the ants are first sticky, they need to get everything out of the way. So they dig and they dig and they dig, and they make big long tunnels under the ground. They're fun to have an ant farm. You can actually get ant farms and see all the kind of really fun tunnels that they dig. Or you can just make some yourself. There's lots of information on the internet. Isn't it interesting? We call it a World Wide Web, like a spider. Anyway. So, here's my little anthill. Let me make my anthill. Once I saw an anthill with no ants about. So I said, "Dear little ants, can you please come out?" Then, as if the ants had heard me, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 came out. But that was all the ants that were all about. So you can just do your 5 little ants. How many ants? 2, 3, 4, 5. Usually in an anthill there's a lot more than 5. Now there's another, we're going to sing an ant piggyback song. She'll be coming, we'll do the original song first. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming round the mountain, she'll be coming round the mountain, she'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. Oh, the ants are busy, busy as can be. Oh, the ants are busy, busy as can be. See them dig and dig and dig. Lots of tunnels are so big. Oh, the ants are busy, busy as can be. If you get a chance to, you need to kind of stay back from ants because they like to climb on anything. They don't let anything get in their way. But you can watch. Just sit quietly and watch the ants going in and out of their anthill, their ant farm, or just like their little ants on the ground. They're very fascinating, teeny tiny little creatures, and they're very, very strong microbeasts. They can carry very, very, very big amounts of things, whatever they find. And they like to go out in a row. So that's why sometimes you hear a lot of songs about the ants go marching, especially by various artists on our playlist. But usually in ants, you can see little trails. Ants like to leave trails. Not so loud, Jay, because the speaker's right in my ear, please. A little louder. That's fine. It sounds like a marching band on this music. The ants go marching one by one, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching two by two, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching three by three. The little one stops to climb a tree. Boom, 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 boom. And they all go marching down to the ground to get out of the rain. Boom, 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 boom. You can march while you do this too. The ants go marching four by four, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching five by five, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching six by six. The little one stops to pick up six. And they all go marching down to the ground to get out of the rain. Boom, 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 boom. The ants go marching seven by seven, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching nine by nine. The little one stops to check the time. And they all go marching down to the ground to get out of the rain. Boom, 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 boom. The ants go marching 10 by 10. The little one stops to say, the end. And they all go marching down to the ground to get out of the rain. Boom, 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 boom. There are lots of different versions of that song, but I thought I'd choose a fast one that had some really fun things for you to do. And you could do that song later if you wanted to, and find a different version of it, and march and march and march all around the room like ants. So then we've got kind of a fun bug. And moms and dads, grandmas and grandpas and special adults, special caregivers, there is a series of books called Ladybug Girl. And if you haven't found the Ladybug Girl series of books, you might want to check them out. They are wonderful stories. And it started with one simple Ladybug book and then went to many, many more. Ladybug Girl has many, many different kinds of stories. And then she actually has a friend join her, and I can't remember. It's Ladybug Girl, and I can't remember the name of her friends who come and join her. But it's a fun series of books. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ladybugs. I found my ladybugs on. There they are. Now this is not a door, but we're going to pretend these are ladybugs. 5 little ladybugs climbing up the door. 1 flew away. And then there were, how many are left? 2, 4, 4 little ladybugs sitting in a tree. 1 flew away. Then there were 3 little ladybugs landed on a shoe. Oh my goodness. Oh, it flew away. And then there were 2 little ladybugs looking for some fun. 1 flew away. And then there was 1 little ladybug sitting in the sun. She flew away. And then there were none. Just our little sad. But not too sad. Here's another piggyback song. Check my time here. 3 blind mice, 3 blind mice, sing how they run, sing how they run. La 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 la. 3 blind mice. Fly, fly. Fly, fly, fly. Ladybugs fly. Fly over here. Fly over there. They fly up high and they fly down low. Around and around and around they go. They fly very fast and then they fly slow. Oh, ladybugs fly. Ladybugs fly. Should I try that one again? Fly, fly, fly. Ladybugs fly. Fly over here. Fly over there. They fly up high and they fly down low. Around and around and around they go. They fly very fast and they fly slow. Fly, ladybugs fly. Fly, ladybugs fly. What are you looking around at? You know what? I'm going to get my scarves out.
Oh no.
And fly with our ladybugs.
Oh no.
Remember, moms and dads and friends, if you don't have scarves at home, that's fine. I like red ladybugs, so I'm going to have my red scarves. But if you have polka dot scarves, or you have bandana scarves, or whatever you have at home, mom or grandma might be making masks, and they might have some leftover fabric, or they might have a scarf that you could use to fly. Whatever. I am actually going to, because ladybugs don't really have very long arms. So I am actually going to put my scarves in my hands to make a little fly, fly, fly. I'm going to fly. Fly, fly, fly. Fly, fly, fly. Ladybugs fly. Ladybugs fly. They fly up high and they fly down low. Around and around and around they go. They fly very fast and they fly very slow. Fly, fly, fly. Ladybugs fly. So we're going to do our I Am Special song, and then Jamie's going to put some music on, and I'm going to fly around as we leave for today. So I want to leave my ladybugs on, my ladybug wings on. And I'm going to give myself a hug. I am special. I am special. You can see someone very special, someone very special. Yes, it's me. Yes, it's me. Join me this time. I am special. I am special. You can see someone very special, someone very special. Yes, it's me. Yes, it's me. Have fun flying around, ladybugs. You can turn up, Jamie. This is actually called the Dragonfly Polka, but we're gonna dance to Ladybugs.